Okay, great. So on this session, I want to talk on a vision board. Now, this is very important when you're starting any business. You want to have a vision board. A vision board is just like what a vision of your idea of what you want to achieve with the business or what you are venturing into. So on this, I want to actually explain how it goes. So this vision board on this business, I want you to also know what is involved and how you can go about it. Now, the first one on the list there is about goals. What do you intend to achieve? Now, this is the first question you need to ask yourself on this business. What do I intend to achieve? It's very important. And for me, I always advise people to take a pen and jotter and pen down the things they intend to achieve on this business. Why? This will guide you and will put you on the right track to you achieving what you want to do. So when you pen down what you want to achieve on this business, you'll be able to follow it through. Yes. The next one there is the mission. Yes. What is your mission about this business you want to go into? Now, for instance, I have some colleagues or friends who are into it. They just want to do it for part-time sake. Yes, they just want to do it for part-time sake. That means they have maybe they are doing another business or they are working somewhere else, and they just want to do this for part-time without leaving their present job or their present business they are doing. But there are others like me who want to go into this full time, and that is why I'm building an empire on this. Trust me. So that is one of my mission on this business. I want to build an empire on it. I want to really build a very big business around this. I want it to actually be my core business. Yes. So this will also help you to know how you can do it. So the next one I have there is your plans. Yes, your plan about this business is very, very vital and very, very important. So as I always say, take your pen and jot out and write down your short-term plan. What you want to achieve in short term with this business, your medium term, and then your long term. This is very important because as you write these plans down and you put it to paper, it will help you and you will be able to be guided by it and know how far you've gone and be able to review yourself after maybe a few months or 1 year or two. You start reviewing yourself and know how far you've gone and what you need to do and how you need to improve. So it's very important. So when you pay this in down, it will be able to guide you very well and you'll be able to follow the plans you've laid down very thoroughly and true to how you want it. So your plan will also determine the time, the quality of time you put into this business. On a daily basis, maybe you want to put 24 hours of your time into it, or you want to put just maybe 12 hours of your time, 7 hours or 5 hours. So if you write down your goals, your mission, and your plans, then you'll be able to know the time frame you'll be able to put into this business on a regular basis for you to grow and how far you want to go. Now, the last one I want to talk about on the vision board is your finance. Yes, how much do you intend to earn? Now, as far as I'm concerned, everyone wants to earn. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a multi-millionaire. But it's very important that you also pen down this on paper and writing. You can't just be saying you want to be a millionaire and the money start coming. No, it's not done. Even on this business, you have to understand that you need to follow some processes, and that processes will make you become or start earning as much as you want to earn. So write down how much you think you want to be earning on a weekly basis from this business, on a monthly basis from this business, on a quarterly basis from this business. So when you put pen down those things down, then you'll be able to know the things you need to put in place, like the things you need to bring in or import, the kind of product you need to import or bring in, how much you want to sell it, and how you can go about selling it. So this will guide you, and at the end of the month, you'll be able to assess yourself and know how much you are actually making from what you've already envisioned to make or for that week or for that month or for that year. So this will actually guide you. So always have this vision board. It's very important. It's very, very important. It will guide you and guide your processes. And you'll be able to also review yourself on a constant basis, and it will help you all along. So the next one I want to talk about is Why mini importation? Okay, great. Why mini importation? You might also have asked same question aside from every other business in this world, but why many importation? Now I will be telling you some important things or some vital things that are interesting about this very business niche. As far as I'm concerned, yes. So the first thing there is about trades by different countries of the world runs into billions every year. Yes, take it or leave it. Businesses, different countries of the world are into trading, and they trade billions every year by buying and selling. So this business of importation will never cease to exist. It will continue to exist as long as the world continue to exist. That's why we have the ships and the containers in the high sea, in the ship ports. They continue to ship products from one country to another, and that's why we have them there. Even at the airports, the same thing happen. We have a cargo plane and a lot of product, things like that put in place. Why? Because the trade between by different countries will continue to grow and to never reduce. So the next one I have there is every country is a consuming nation, and over 20 to 80% of products in circulation are imported into the country. Trust me, that is just the truth. As far as I'm concerned, every country in the world, from the United States to the UK, to Dubai, to Canada, to name it, they are a consuming nation, which practically means they buy products, they put it on, and they consume the product or make use of it in particular. So the business of importation will never cease to exist since every nation is a consuming nation. And there are some countries, even though they are even manufacturing, they still import what they do. Also, like Nigeria, for instance, we import a lot of products into the country, and it's also a very big market for itself. Trust me. So the third one I have there is it is an evergreen business because there is no nation of the world that is an island. Yes, there is no nation of the world that is an island. Take it from me. So there is no nation of the world that is an island today that can say it can produce everything it actually needs and cannot depend on from other nations. It doesn't happen. I can remember a story before years ago that a country named Japan tried doing same, where they try closing their borders and other things. They think they can manufacture all what they need, and they think they have the powers and everything. But they were taken unaware, and when they now opened their borders, they now saw that there were so many things they never learned from other people of the world, from other countries and other nations. So they now find that we are even a bit far behind other some important countries of the world. So that is a lesson to them. So as far as I'm concerned, this is always an evergreen business because there is no country that is an island today that produces everything it needs. It actually requires the services of other nations and other countries to manufacture some certain product it actually needs. So this business is always a hot cake, and it can never go down. And there are millions to be made in this business by just importing products. Trust me, there are millions to be made on this very niche. And that is why every day you go to the port, the seaport, the airport is always busy. People are always traveling. People are always bringing goods, one goods or the other from the seaport, and always sending goods out of a country to another country. So there are millions to be made in this very business by importing products to your own country. So the next one is it is a profitable business, it is scalable, and it's low risk. There is low risk involved. Now, this is very important. Yes, it is a business that is profitable. As far as I'm concerned, you can never do a business that is not profitable. In fact, you shouldn't be in a business that at the end of the month you cannot count your profit. It's not that such a business will actually collapse or go out of will cease to exist. So it is a profitable business, and it is a scalable one also. Yes, it is scalable, which means you can actually start small and start growing it into a multi-millionaire business niche. Yes, so it's scalable. It's not something that you do after 1 or 2 months and then it dies off. No, it is scalable. As you continue to import, you can continue to scale what you are importing into hundreds of thousands and into millions, and start making good money from it. and there is low risk involved. Yes, there is low risk involved in this business. Why? Because it is a physical product you can actually touch, and you can, if you follow the processes I'm going to show you later down on this training, you also find that it is really true that there is low risk involved in this business niche, as long as you follow the due process of importing the products from other countries I'm going to show you. So you avoid any risk, and you won't be involved in any trouble nor risk that is involved. So the last I want to talk about this now is what you need to kickstart the mini importation business. What you actually need. Now this is very important. Now what you actually need is a laptop or an Android phone. Yeah, a good working laptop or an Android phone. Yes, so you need this device because you'll be making use of them when you want to start the training properly. Now, the next thing you need is data. Trust me, data is available all around the world today. So what you need, since you have a working laptop or an Android phone, you need to have data to connect to the internet, because with this, without data, you'll not be able to connect, and you might not be able to do this business. But as long as you have a working Android phone, a laptop, and connected to the internet, trust me, you can kickstart this business. And the third one there is mentorship stroke information. Yes, information of how this business works. So, as I said earlier on, I congratulate you for coming on this platform. So the information you're going to get on this training is what you should start implementing. So the three things you see there are very vital. Your laptop or your Android phone that is working, your data, which I know you have those two important ones. Then the third one is the information of how this business work, which you need. So imagine just having these three things to kickstart your business. Isn't it awesome? Trust me, it's really awesome. Unlike in the 60s and 70s, where you'll be required to have so many billions of naira, or where you'll be required to have very big factory, or build a very big factory, or buy land to build a factory, and then you now start looking for labor or people who work for your factory, and you start thinking of how to do the processing it and all those stuff. You don't need those things. You don't need them any longer. The internet has made these things easier for us. So when you have these things I laid down, your laptop, your Android phone, you have a data connected to the internet, and the information I'm going to be unveiling to you on how this business works, you are good to go. You are good to kickstart your business, and you are good to start making your millions right away. So as soon as we'll be moving to the next session, and you are going to see how this works.